Yo, Joe, and what do you know? Welcome to T's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and today we're going to talk San Diego Comic-Con 2022 reveals from the G.I. Joe side of things that caught my eye. There was just so much revealed at this San Diego Comic-Con that I really can't believe that this stuff is actually coming out and that we as collectors are going to be presented with the opportunity to get these things if we want to go out and get them, if we can. The things that's being created right now, man, it's just a love letter to all the collectors out there, man. It's just, we're in the midst of some really special times, but I just wanted to make this video specifically on a few items that was presented at Comic-Con in regards to G.I. Joe Classified, and that was the official reveal, finally, of this I Command Serpentor. And before I get into my thoughts about this Serpentor, I want to say this. Check out my G.I. Joe wishlist videos, folks. I'm telling y'all, that's all I'm going to say. Check them out, all right? Check it out, because the way these reveals are going and how everything's kind of tying together, yeah, you definitely need to check out my G.I. Joe wishlist videos. All right, now, on the Serpentor. Dude, this thing looks fantastic. I'm so happy that we finally got the reveal of Serpentor. This has been a long time coming. He was like so awesome back in the day and still is to this day. I remember when he came out, they had that long, like 5-part episode run with him. Man, it was just so cool to see a brand new, head of Cobra, someone who was a little bit more, dangerous. It was cool, so cool to see somebody new who was the charge of Cobra, who was a little bit more dangerous and a little bit more menacing than Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander was a clown, but Serpentor was the real deal. And this figure here, I mean, this guy, really has it all, man. Just starting with the packaging. The packaging looks beautiful. You got Serpentor, you have all of the Terror Drone, you have him holding up Cobra Commander, man, like he's a piece of paper. You have him on the Washington Monument. I mean, it's just all of like the vehicles, man. It's just like, again, it's just like a love letter to G.I. Joe and his fans to see this artwork like it is, man. It's Serpentor in its full glory, man. This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. And it makes me wonder, with the success of, the G.I. Joe HasLab projects, I see that Terror Drone, folks. Could we possibly get a HasLab Terror Drone? Because they have been knocking it out of the park with these HasLabs. Who knows? Stay tuned for that. But getting back to Serpentor, man, he has the chariot. He has the weapons attached as well. The colors, the design. It's just beautiful, man. It's Serpentor. And I love what they did with him, man. The designs for his costume, his little Cobra spear weapon looks great, man. I mean, I'm just looking at these images, dude, and it's just like, I can't believe that we got Serpentor. It gives me kind of bad memories in a way. When I had him as a kid, folks, I want to share this story with you all. Yeah, I had Serpentor as a kid, and I was thinking my mom, I had it for like maybe 3 days. And I took it to school, and I was attending the same school that my mom taught at because she was a teacher. And so after school, went over to a friend's house who didn't stay that far from the school, and I had Serpentor. I brought Serpentor with me, and we wound up playing out in the yard and everything. And I went back to school, to my mom's when we go home, and forgot Serpentor. So I came back, and Serpentor was gone. I found the chariot, but Serpentor was gone. So I don't know what happened. It's just I was just completely crushed. So I lost Serpentor, and it just always kind of harkens back to those memories, man. But I have just also fond memories of that figure and getting that figure and being so excited to have this ruthless commander, this presence that Cobra had, and also having that chariot, man. It was like a vehicle with your figure. We're getting that, in 6-inch form. That's exciting though, man. I mean, this chariot alone is just going to be, it's just something to see. So, and again, Serpentor, He looks just, I mean, magnificent. So right now, there are just no details on when this will be available, but I anticipate maybe later on this year or maybe early 2023. You know, they have a lot of G.I. Joes that's coming out in 2023. So we just got to stay tuned for that. But folks, yeah, definitely let me know what you think about this Serpentor. I'm excited. I look forward to him, you know. And also, before I get out here, they also revealed a few other G.I. Joe classified figures that's coming. They showcased digital renders of Rock and Roll, which look great. I'm excited for Rock and Roll. I love those classic Joe characters, so continue to bring those on. They also showcased digital renders of Torpedo as well. And they also revealed a G.I. Joe figure that was going to be on my wish list, part 3, that is coming, but I had to take him off because we're going to be getting Low Light. Man, I love Low Light. He's hands down one of my all-time favorite G.I. Joe characters. I love his story. And so we're getting Low Light, and we're also getting, I call it the Trouble Bubble, and as kids we call it Trouble Bubble, but they call it the Cobra Flight Pod. We're getting a Cobra Flight Pod with a Televiper. So that's exciting news. So we're getting some really cool characters, man, from the G.I. Joe Classified line. I mean, again, the distribution is just all over the place. It's awful. But the line as a whole is just phenomenal. I mean, if you get in those figures, you're loving them. So I'm excited about G.I. Joe Classified, folks. Excited about everything that happened at Comic-Con 2022. Again, folks, stay tuned for more videos on Comic-Con. Definitely let me know in the comments, what do you think about these reveals? Is it a pass? Is it a buy? Are you on the fence? And as always, got to give a huge shout out to all of my subscribers. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, folks. We are creeping up on 500 subscribers, folks. So once we hit that 500 threshold, I will be celebrating with a special 500 subscriber episode. We'll be doing some giveaways and everything. So we're going to be having a lot of fun with that. So stay tuned for that, folks. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd like to ask for you to subscribe. Hit that subscription button. Also, folks, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Smash that bell notification to all so that you get all of my content as it drops. And until next time, folks, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And always remember that knowing is half the battle. And this I command. Till next time, folks. Bye for now.